The following video has been approved by the JD marketing team. It is rated JD for intense use of the word damn and many beaver related puns. This video may not be suitable for all beavers.
Good morning and g'day mate, welcome back to Timberborn with me, JD. So, we're back in our lovely colony. As we can see, we've got 1 day left on our drought, and as we can see, everything is dried up. Yep, it's another drought, which means by the end of the drought, all the locks are very, very empty. Side note, our river would probably work better if we unpaused the game and turned on the water, but our river system is working out well, and we're even getting some power from it. This side's all the way down, so the idea is the water flows in here, flows through all our lovely water wheels, and then flows out through this triple floodgate and in here so we can pump it up. So, couple of things we're doing. Okay, the Hopper District. Hopper District is just trying to, well, decrease the surface area on their lock. That's pretty much it. We're not doing anything more complicated than that, just trying to decrease the surface area. But one thing I have noticed is currently we are on, where are we? We are on, like, we're floating on food. Okay, what food we have is what food we've sort of accumulated over time and we're eating through our stores. But we have a lot of timber we're not actually using. So what I was thinking is if we unplanted all our trees, all of them, those ones included, and those ones included, and this row out here. And instead, we went, we're going to remove you, and we're going to remove, probably, you have 20 logs. You both got 20 logs. Probably you, yep, we'll remove both of those two. Actually, side note, if I put that down there, and then planting blueberries, yes. We could put in some gatherer flags. Let's remove that because it's doing nothing. Put this gatherer flag here. This gatherer flag here should be able to get everything down here, which we could probably plant in extra blueberries now that we don't have the water pumps in the way. Yep, all those tiles, and undo those tiles. Put in another gatherer flag here. It means I can get rid of this gatherer flag. And we could swap across to chestnut trees. Because why not? We have, as we can see, a certain amount of trees that we're not harvesting. And if we can get some free chestnuts, we might as well grab some free chestnuts. So we're just going to schedule up all that area? All that area? Yeah, all that area. Along with, can I get a storage? Can I get, yeah, we're going to get an underground warehouse, 1,000 science points. We're going to whack one there. We're going to delete this log pile full of timber. Put in a second one right there, and demolish, remove resources. One. Yeah, we're going to put in 3 of them. And we're going to also schedule up that little bit of area there for carrots. That area there for carrots. We're going to throw in some carrots. Here as well. Okay, so we're going to throw in some carrots where we can get them. And then, yeah, we're going to... Everything is scheduled to be cut. That's now scheduled to be cut. That's all scheduled to be cut. Yeah, we're gonna plant in some chestnuts because why not? Pretty much that's the only excuse I've got. Why the hell not? At least then we can maybe get some food out of it. The only thing we'd have to do is we'd have to put in a chestnut cooker, a grill, right there, and we're just gonna have to set him across to grilled chestnuts. That's it. That's it. So, that's what we're doing in the main district. That's pretty much it. Main district's pretty boring. We'll just have to come back here and keep swinging the paddle over saying plant trees from time to time. Next up, we have the good old Sacrifice District. Sacrifice District has a couple of building projects. The first one is power wheels, rotated around the right way, because why not? We're just putting in a little bit of a power drive around the end because we have idle beavers. So if we have idle beavers, let's put them to work. At the same time, if we click on the power drive, we can see whilst the wind is blowing, that is the qualifier, whilst the wind is blowing, we have lots of power. But on bad days, when not a lot of wind, we don't have a lot of power. So we're going to grab the big windmills, and we're going to do the same as we did in the previous district. And we're just going to cover the top of our warehouses. That shrine will have to go away. Yep. And that shrine will have to probably go away so we can get access. Okay, so we can build those ones. As for the other ones, I think our answer is gonna be a 1 and a 2, and we'll get access via here, which we'll need. Hang on, let's get our drive shafts in before I forget. You need a drive shaft, you need a drive shaft, you need a drive shaft. That's all of them. And then we're just going to need lots of stairs. There, to there, to there. We need to go up higher, to there, over the top. And down to there. These ones we should be able to build from the ground level. And all paths up, I think. I think that looks right. So, that should keep this district busy. They have a decent amount of gears, so hopefully when they can get that done fairly quickly. They also have a couple of builders' huts that we can turn on for the moment, only because, well, we're in a full drought, so we've probably got some extra labour hanging around. The other thing they are doing is they are setting up a tiny bit of explosives over here, because I would like to drag our drivetrain, which sort of ends right about here. In fact, actually, can we put in... No, I can't fit another one. I'd like to drag the drivetrain out and about. I want to go for a bit of a tour, and I would really like to connect the drivetrain to, well, any other future districts. And in fact, I'm going to be smart, and I'm going to go, you know what? Rather than building those, because I have no idea where this is going to go, we're going to grab the intersection. Oh, I can't click and drag. That's frustrating. I'm going to put in intersections everywhere. That way, if I want to plug into it, I can plug into it without a problem. And we're going to drag that all the way to here, which will then need a platform. Just one wide, please. Thank you. And then more platforming to here, with a platform thrown in there, with more drive shafts. Yes. And our plan is to, well, basically bring this out to here. Drought ended. Thank gosh. Okay. Out here, out to here, bring it along the coastline. Yeah, we're going to bring it along the coastline. There to there to there. We're going to need for future access, we'll need stairs down. You'll also need stairs down. And many more intersections. Because, let's be honest, the only difference between a straight shaft and intersection is, well, the intersection costs 4 times the amount of wood. But it means I never have to break the chain to add things to it later, which just makes my life so much easier. Alright, so we're going to put in a whole bunch of power shafts. Also going to blow up the top of this mountain. Just because then it becomes usable terrain, this is not really usable. They have upgraded their food. Hopefully their food is doing way better. Yeah, they have a decent amount of wheat. Hopefully it's enough. We're going to prioritize and prioritize. Hopefully it's enough that we don't run out of labor. And actually, you know what? We might even bring that path. We'll bring that path to there. Yeah, because that's very red. And if we connect that... It's an improvement. It's an improvement. I'll take it. Alright. So, that's the plan for the Sacrifice District. As for the Overexpansion District. Overexpansion District, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty self-sufficient. It's pretty happy. The only thing I do want to do is I want to unempty storage. Probably 4 of these guys. So we can have a little bit more of a little bit actual timber storage. At the same time, we have put in a couple of warehouses here. Just, you know, minor little changes, minor little adjustments. Now the water's flowing in theory. Oh, we gotta wait for the whole aqueduct to fill up. So we won't put things on top. Oh no, water is flowing. There we go. So now the aqueduct is running, we will get our pumps back up and running. We've still got a number of, yeah, tanks to build. Where the hell? We're just suddenly grabbing all the logs. Oh, because I undid storage. Yes, that'll do it. Alright, so this district's pretty much fine. As for the Children District, it's doing okay, apart from the water's run dry. Let's set that to 0, please. Let's let all the water in. Oh, because it's 1 tile up. Yes. Alright, we're going to let all the water in. That should get our water wheels running, should get our tanks refilled. As you can see, this district has survived the whole drought, with the tanks being completely full, I might add. So they're doing actually really, really well. We have expanded out our planting. Same story, I am planting chestnut trees, because why the hell not? If we get some free food out, we can get some free food out of it. One of the things that this colony does need to do is they need to... I don't know exactly what this is going to look like. So we're gonna talk and we're gonna plan. All right, we want basically this area filled in, and then we'll grab some ones and throw that in on top. Because I'm gonna want labor. We're gonna want a distribution post. You won't fit there, but if I rotate you that way, you will. Okay. We're going to want a distribution post. And the reason we're going to want 2 of them is this colony is the one colony that's making all the, well, metal. All the metal. So we need to ship that metal out to any other colony that does maybe want some metal. Oh, same time I threw in some extra windmills, because why not? Actually, hang on. They have to be 4 tiles apart from one another. If I was... I'll just remove 3 of these as an example. If I was to move you there, and you there, in theory, I should... I can. Okay. Well, that means that's a no-brainer. This is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to remove these. I'm going to place them at the back of the building instead. That tile. Okay. With a drive shaft there, a drive shaft there. And... Alright, remove you and you. So what we want to do is we want a platform above the doorway and then put a windmill directly above the doorway. And then I can't do the next one because it's too close to the first one, but I should be able to do that one. Yes. And then the next one would be here, where somebody's built it in some scaffolding. Can I move the scaffolding? I put that there with that there. Delete that, delete that, delete that. Oh, I can build scaffolding, but I can't put a path. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm going to keep with the original idea and we're going to build it here. And then in the future, we'll rip it up and we'll put in another windmill. So we've got a windmill here. Next one would be 1, 2, the 2 tile gap. So here, so one of those with hay beaver, one of those, and then a 2 tile gap again. So there, you won't have anything to play. No, we could probably work that out. And that one we can't get to work. Okay, so we would put in a windmill here and a windmill here. Obviously this windmill would need a right angled shaft behind it, which when the beavers get all the ladders and everything put in, they should be able to reach that with it. Actually, it says they can build it as is. So there you go. So that's going to be a plan, just many windmills. At the same time, can we get in, now this is done, power wheels. Faced around the right way, please. 3, 4. And we'll just up the priority on that, because they're quick and easy to do. Alright. So, back to... Sorry, I get sidetracked. So sidetracked. Alright, one thing we wanted to do this episode, and the main goal for this episode, is probably, definitely, is look at expanding, okay? I want to, big goal is to get to the Fountain of Youth, okay? This is potentially unlimited water. We have, hang on, let's find them all. Okay, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5, 6 water rocks that I can see, 7, 8, it's dark, it's hard to see this stuff, 8, oh, 9, 10 water rocks that I can find. Okay, so we have potential of having a lot of water. But I need to get there. So what we're going to do is we're going to plan this out by mark resource for destruction. I'm thinking this is the best spot to go in. It's a fairly straight path. It's just going to require a significant amount of scaffolding. So that's what I want to plan out. So we want to go stairs here and here. Oh, do I want to go 1 tile to the left? Nah, it should be fine. Alright. We need a 3 with a, not a 3, a 2. So I can put a stair on it. Then you're 1 tile lower. So you'll need a 3 and a 2 as well. You'll need a 3 and a 1. And if I put a stair like that, that would line up with that one if this was removed. Which means a 3, a 2, a 1. Turns out you're wrong. Would need another 1 there. And then we can dump our stairs up. And we can build a path there. Okay. So, we want to get to there. Now, to get to there, I need to... Where is this district? I need to find out where this district ends, which is right about here. So, obviously, right about here, we'll put in a district gate. And then we need to set up a brand new district. So, we're going to go with a district center. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'm going to drop a district center in here. We're going to make sure that district number 11 has a few extra beavers assigned to it. We're going to get a lumberjack flag here, here, here. Just to shave off what's here, give us a bit more building room. At the same time, we want labor, a drop-off point here. That's about as close as we can get. Now, what is going to be an issue? Giant issue. Food is going to be an issue. As we can see, we are definitely in a drought zone. So, with those two things in mind, actually, we can get a wood chopper here and here, and they can chop stuff down here. So we should be able to have wood. No water, no food, and no beavers. Okay, one thing we are probably going to want is a builder's hut. No, we'll throw that... We might throw that down here after we've shaven off all this timber. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to find food and water. So you have 400 water, you're a bad case. You have 1400 water and a lot of carrots. Like a lot of carrots. So your distribution post is here. We're going to send you to here. We're going to have you ship over water. And you have a lot of planks? 800. That's a lot. But you have more? 2,300. Cool. You are going to be shipping over to here planks. Plank. Where else are you shipping stuff? You've got logs, treated pine logs to sacrifice. Does sacrifice need treated pine? No. Children does not need logs shipped twice. Okay, so we're just going to ship logs over there. At the same time, you do not have. Okay, you have a lot of food. 1,300. You have 2,000. Okay, well that settles that one. Water and food are going to come from the same spot. I'm hoping bread weighs less. Because that's what we're limited by. We're not limited by how much they can carry. We're limited by the weight of what they carry. So we're going to ship over bread and water. Oh, explosives. That would come from the main district normally. You have no explosives. Obviously, you're shipping them out. Okay. The children. Do the children have explosives? They have 309. Excellent. All right. Do we have... We don't have the shipping burst up and running yet. It's getting there. It's getting there. Okay. So, we're going to have to ship over explosives. Oh, are these all empty? No. Prioritize. The autosaves are getting longer and longer. Most of them I'm cutting out for you guys because there's a definite pause. Okay, you're done. You want to prioritize, and we want to prioritize. I'll just get them emptied. Okay, so that's our plan. Now, district number 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we're going to district number 11. Unemployed 17 beavers. Unemployed, no idea. Off the list. 8. Unemployed 12. Unemployed 14. Okay, we're going to ship them off from this district. We're going to ship over 11 adults. And hopefully that's enough to get things rolling. So we're going to have water, planks, and bread. That's pretty much it. We will put in another wood chopper, Okay, priorities, max priority, all of that. We're going to get that stuff done first. Cut trees, it's all set. And then we'll work our way up to here. Once we get up here, we can then obviously have a lot more options. Next thing I want to do is, we did mention we have this water source over here that's doing a whole lot of nothing. So what I'd like to do is, I would like to plan ahead and drop some explosives right through to there. Because we want to get stairs in a straight line up to here, And where does the children district end? So the children district ends here. Okay, so I'm going to put in a gate intentionally here. The other thing I'm going to do is we're going to mark for deconstruction 3, 6, 9. We're going to rip up those tiles for a special advanced purpose. You guys could be unpaused, but you've got nothing to chop. So we're going to ignore you for the moment. Alright. So over here we want, again, a new district. We're going with a double pincher approach. We're going to try and get up over here and also along here. So we're going to try and really get into removing demolish, removing that problem, and also trying to get up to the fountain. So we want to go across to there, obviously some scaffolding, because we want to get up to here as fast as possible. And then I want landscaping. I want a levee, 2 levees, and probably a floodgate. Because to start with, I'm going to have to let the water out. But I'm hoping that we can get these explosives in. Can the children reach that far? Not a hope. Alright, so we're going to have to ship over the explosives, ship over the wood. Hang on, let's do wood. Lumberjack flag. Water. Water pump. 1, 2, not 3. Okay. Demolish. That. And that. And that. Every tile. Excellent. Water pump 1, 2, 3. We'll bring the path in there. We can do, for this district, we can do a farmhouse right here, which we will definitely have them plant all the carrots in the world. And we also need a labor, a drop-off point. Okay, so from our drop-off point, whoa, that's clear already. Whilst we're at it then, can I add some large warehouses? 3 of them, please. I didn't count. I didn't count hard. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I really didn't count. Chestnut trees there. Storage, warehouse, 1, 2, 3. Okay, fine. Max out the party and all that. I'm doing range. Oh, you're all done. Chestnut tree. Okay, so where were we? We were trying to ship over explosives. Okay, you are up and running. We want you to ship to here explosives and also ship over to district number 12 more explosives. Yes. What else do we need? This district will need labor. Actually, let's just work on the labor then. Can I... You have 6 homeless. That's a start. Migrate those. And you have no homeless. You do have 16 unemployed. We're going to send over 10. Sure. Okay, we're also going to need planks in that district. You have 71 planks. You have all the planks, which is this distribution post? Sure. This distribution post to here, ship across planks. Children has gears finally. 8. Gonna go with no. Okay, and we're gonna hope that you don't need water by us getting that done. We also want storage, a large warehouse here, which we're going to intentionally lower the priority on. Okay, so hopefully Thinking Toothy, Dirty, and Split Beavers get all of the lumberjacks done. So we can set all that to be harvested. We can get a gatherer flag in here after we get the stairs in. We're also going to need the explosives done, so that's going to be sort of their plan, trying to get that up and running. Well, there's a drought incoming as always. When is there not a drought incoming? Okay, so we have... let's start at our explosives. That seems like a good spot. So we have fully covered the top plateau, which means... boom. Also means that we can remove that one ladder and we can throw explosives in here for sure. We can get that part built. The drivetrain is getting there slowly. We have got a bunch of wheels in to get some power going. You know what? Can we just... power wheel. See, this is the advantage of putting in all these intersections everywhere. Doesn't matter where I put the wheel, I'm guaranteed it's going to line up with something. Cool. Alright, we'll throw in some more power wheels because actually we should probably get the drivetrain done first. Then we'll throw in the power wheels. But like we know where the path's going to go. So we have set that up and running. We obviously have locks that are overflowing. About to overflow. About to overflow. Yeah, about to overflow. We also have... Hang on. We also need to do a quick swipe of the maple... No, the chestnut. Chestnut brush. We go from there to there. Yep. And as you can see, the way it was previously is we're obviously chopping in a circle constantly. Actually, are you doing anything important? Okay, so a farm can't get over to here. That's for sure. If I cancel that and I throw in chestnut trees instead, I have no idea if a... Well, planting could obviously get there, and you could obviously harvest it. Cool, we'll call that a win. Alright, so yeah, we can see we're definitely chopping circles. In theory, I could swap actually a couple of the districts over to chestnut trees. Beaver is stranded. Knew it! Knew it! Okay, and scrap metal, it keeps going up, so we need to process the scrap faster. So what I want to do is I want to remove these tiles, maximum priority right there, and I would like to put in 2 more smelters here and here. But getting smelters in is the easy part. Getting the drivetrain to plug into them, that's the part that's going to be awkward. So what I'm thinking is if we get the beavers to rip things up first... no, metal, smelter. Come on, beavers. Alright, so if we rip up the trees, we can put those 2 in there. That's the easy part. They have direct access to the pathing, but I need to get power out of either this gear workshop over the path into there, which I could just build an upsy-downsy and be fine, or out of the large warehouses, because they're also plugged into the grid. And I'm thinking the warehouse is the way we want to go. So we're going to come out to here. Yes. This actually was way easier than I thought it was going to be. So we're going to put one of those there, one of those there, quad shaft there, out the front, down and in there. It still gives us these 4 tiles for future improvements. No idea what the hell that's going to be, but some sort of future improvement. Cut trees. Oh yeah, there's always one tree that's not marked. Well, your days are numbered now. Alright, so we have our lovely water rock. We've removed the old-fashioned dams built by the old-fashioned beavers. And we're currently filling up this hole. The catch is if that hole fills up and we haven't given it a way to get out to the river, we're going to have a problem. Like a flooding problem. I need a single platform. No, let's just build it there. Because we're going to need to build a bypass, at least in long enough that I can put explosives in there and blow them up. Because, yeah, that is slowly filling up. And I need to blow this up twice. Yes. It'll be fine, I'm sure. I'm sure we'll get everything built in time. Alright, so we've got 10 mostly happy beavers out here on the edge of the world and trying to build their stairs up. Well, their stairway to Fountain of Youth. Oh my god. Which is, of course, flowing out of the map. 2 tiles deep. 2 tiles deep. There is that much water flow. It is actually flowing out over 2 tiles deep. Okay, which also means we need to actually get all the way across the lock somehow. It's a giant lock, basically, and fill up this, which is going to be its own separate mess. Nothing to do in range. Yeah, cool. Ooh, hang on. Boom. That's an odd spot for an autosave. Okay, and... oh my god, I made it worse. Now priority. Yeah, because that's just going to fill up instantly. And then flood. Yep. Yep. Okay, I need a second row of dynamite in there. Oh, that's flooded. No, that's where the explosives are kept. I wonder if beavers can get... Oh, no. No, we still have explosives in storage. Aha. Aha. Come on, go for it. Toothy beaver, we trust you. We trust that you can get this done. The colony's survival relies on you making it go boom. Because our carrots are flooded. That's not... no, it's helping, I think. Okay. We want to straighten the path back out no matter what. Hey! Carrots be alive. Excellent. Okay, so that solved that problem. Yeah, you guys have nothing to do in range. We know. We know. Okay, we'll just leave you to keep carrying logs out then. Alright, we do need to set up to harvest these ones. We are about to put in the floodgate, which will then force all the water out this way, which should be fine. It should just flow into the river and down to the children district, which is running the wheels at a decent clip, actually. 2.3. I'm going to go with cubic meters per second. I'm assuming that's what CMS stands for, which gives a good flip on the wheel, on the thing. Oh, and we have a dam here. So the idea of this whole system is water flows in. It flows through the first set of wheels. After it goes through the first set of wheels, I could optionally... No, not really. I can't really get a second set of wheels in. Because you can't build a wheel over wheel. Well, you can, but not easily. Let's go with not easily. Let's go very much with not easily. And even then, yeah, no, it still wouldn't work. Alright. Maybe it's the iron teeth. I think the iron teeth could. I think the iron teeth could build a wheel over wheel properly. Anyway, water comes in. After the water comes in, it flows into this whole section here where we can pump up all the water. We can see the bottom pumps are obviously flooded. The top pumps should be pumping at flat out speeds. As we can see, all our tanks happen to be full. And then the water then backflows up to here. So once it gets high enough here, it's actually going to flood out into this section, which is our last savior before it flows over the map. I'm hoping, and so far we haven't let any water out of the map, but we just have added yet another water source. So maybe this is the one to push things over the edge and water's going to actually leave the map. We should probably give these beavers houses. Drought started. Never mind. Problem solved. 12? 12 beavers? Yeah, that's probably all we're going to have in this district. 3, 6, 9, 12. You've got 15 already. Okay, fine. Actually, I'll throw another one, because there's one other thing that I noticed, is we have a whole bunch of metal. So, I want to set up scavenger flags. That seems like about the right amount. Yeah. Also, the other thing I'm going to want is we're going to want... we're probably going to want to up the priority on these. Super the priority on the dynamite. You're going to possibly get in the way. So I'm going to pause you. Because I want that dynamite done first. We're going to set that floodgate to height of 1. That should force the water this way every single time. And... water. Small water tanks. And we're just going to go crazy with the small water tanks. I'm not going to bother shipping over gears and other things to this district. Maybe once we have an extreme surplus of gears and other things, we might actually send over some proper materials to make some proper proper storage tanks. But for the moment, we're just going with lots of little ones. Can I max the priority on that, please? Can we detonate that? Which should technically let water in as well. I guess I could put pumps up there. I could. I'm not going to, but I could. We're going to survive off these 3 pumps. These 3 pumps are what we're going to be using to, well, keep this district alive and moving. No goods in stock. You can go away. Okay, so you can get to... yes, I wish to delete you. And you. And you. And you. And you. And you. And you. Okay. We're going to put that path in. Straighten out that path. They're going to chop all that. I'm going to see that the district ends... oh. No, in range. Okay, well, chop all that. And chop all that. If you can see a tree, chop a tree. You can see some of the trees. Okay, we can see that the district obviously ends here. So it means if I wanted to get up to this water source all the way up this top of the hill, I'd have to build in yet another district. And... we can't get this district to help build some of the foundations. So it would have to... I would have to get another district in, probably here, and ladder our way up and do our food and our farm and our wood and... oh, speaking of wood, forester. Can I get a forester here? Yeah. And we'll up the priority on that. Okay, remove that now. It served its purpose. We can throw a carrot in there and a chestnut in there. And wood-wise, we're literally going to go with birch. It's quick, it's dirty, it's nasty, but we just need some sort of wood source for any other future building for this district. They're already going to ship in planks and explosives, so... yeah, we just need some sort of wood source. It doesn't have to be good. It just needs to be something. And we're going to get around the fact that our wood source is going to be crap by having storage. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. We'll just have mass storage for logs. So should we need to build a task, build a task. Should we need to build something, we should have plenty of materials at least banked up, ready to go. Alright, a new morning, a new set of explosives. Yeah, so it's one more layer of the plateau gone, which obviously is going to need an adjustment so beavers can get up here, and then, you know, more landscaping, because explosives are of course under the landscaping tab. Oh, they built that from reaching down. Okay, so we should be able to get the next layer of this ripped off and then get all the drivetrain put in after the drivetrain gets to here. Okay, so we're going to want to go upriver. That's as far as I've planned. And then I'm going to need access for the beavers to get upriver. Okay, so then the drivetrain will go in this tile. Yes. Alright, so the plan is... actually, the plan is probably put another scaffold in that corner. Alright, plan is... I'm going to remove you and you and you. We'll have stairs up with a platform on the top. We'll, of course, put our path back in. Then we'll bring our drivetrain through to here. I'll have to use a straight to go underneath the scaffold. But then we should be able to bring this all the way along to the end. And then where are we? Haha! Too high. So let's go out from there and out from there. That's sort of perfect. Run that into there, that into there. Let's go about paths. We'd have to obviously path in one side. Can we could plant carrots in there. It's just frustrating me that there's two little tiles sitting there that could have carrots on them and they don't. Alright, and then drivetrain, same story. We're just going to run this through to there. Alright, so that's the plan. We're just going to keep bringing the drivetrain along after the explosives are done. After more power wheels go in, because power wheels, why not? Stairway to Heaven is up, which is good, because we can keep going that way. Alright, so after we get out to the top, we finally made it all the way up here. Next step is going to be deciding what we're going to do. Alright, first off, we're going to have to go all the way across. Have no option, are going to have to go all the way across the whole lock, because we're going to have to, obviously, levy the crap out of this side of the map. Yep, we're going to have to levy that all the way up to there, which is... Okay, if we levy that to there, it would overflow through this and through this. So we're going to have to also levy that up. And technically... No, they're all at the right height. Oh, you even got a little bit of a trough to save all this water and keep all this from drying out. Isn't that nice? Okay, you're one tile lower, so I'll have to levy up. Like so, roughly. And I'm thinking I want to blow right through here. I think that's what we want to do. So we're going to go with dynamite across the top. Obviously at least 4 tiles wide. I'll have to levy to there. We're going to go with... actually, if we put a levy there... We wouldn't need that, or that. Okay, if we put a levy there. We could build in a path. Actually, we could also... Lumberjack flags, please. 1, 2, 3. And can't pause the game before I bring up this dialogue. Because even though the devs said they'd fixed it, I still think this caused a little bit of lag. I press pause. Please stop the game. There we go. Yeah, it only works if the game is paused. Otherwise, welcome to 0 frames per second. Okay, we want to basically chop everything. Alright, after we've worked out what we're going to chop, we're going to blow up this section. We're going to want to get across here. So I'm thinking platforms, obviously, there to there. And then that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tile wide gap, which we can now make bridges that do go across 5 tiles. And they cost metal, but we have infinite metal now. So I'm thinking a bridge, just for something fancy. Occasionally you need something fancy. So I'm thinking a bridge into here. And I actually want to blow up everything. Yeah, everything between there and there. Okay, so are we getting explosives shipped over? Yes. Are we getting metal shipped over? No. So we're going to have to go all the way over to you. No, you're the one shipping out metal. We're going to ship metal to here. Metal blocks. Yes, and the only difference is at District 11, we'll set a limit of no more than metal blocks. I don't want any more than 10 in this district at any one time. Alright, first things first, let's detonate all of these, which means after some booms, we can get those 2 placed in. Also means the beavers can now get down here and get this drivetrain done. They're going to have a while to go to get all that drivetrain done. At the same time, the children has very, very limited timber storage because we only have 1 log pile. So I'd like to change that. We're going to do that by unpausing U3. pausing and demolishing. We're going to pause and we're going to demolish all of that. Yes. Mark those resources for destruction. And I'm thinking storage, log pile, 1, 2, 3, obviously, 4, 5, 6. Do I turn it around? Do I turn them around? We're going to go further this way. Probably not. Alright, so we'll run that down there. We'll plant in 1 bit of pine, because we can. And also put in storage, another log pile there. They should get built just about instantly because they require just a beaver to sniff at them. 800. We're finally going down on wheat. The catch is we're actually going up on wheat flour. Food's great, but we can't cook it all. So food, bakery. Oh, we can fit one. Not that direction, but we can fit one in that direction. Alright, we're going to throw another bakery right there. We'll have them bake up some more bread. Water has overflowed to here, but it's not going out of the map currently, which is probably a good sign, especially as we're in a drought. I'd hate to lose water off the edge of the map. But yes, the children, still a gear issue, very, very much so, and I don't have a real way of getting any more gear factories in. Can I build up on the rooftops? No, because they'd be too close to a windmill. Yeah, we've got all the windmills done. Yeah, we've sort of done everything we can. I do want to... So you're empty, and you're empty. We're going to remove that. We get a new warning. Beavers can't distribute goods because they can't actually get from A to B. We're going to put that back in with that path there. And that should get rid of that sign. And then we're going to turn off empty storage. We're going to set an allowed none. And the only thing I want in this one is going to be scrap metal. Same with this one. Turn that off. Scrap metal. And this one is just going to be general storage. And the idea is this district will harvest as much scrap as they can. They'll bring all their scrap and they'll put it into these warehouses, which if we rearrange where the district limits are again, we can then take all that scrap and put it, well, into the children district and then properly smelt that up into as many metal blocks as we possibly can. Well, the industrious beavers have done it. They have got the bridge up and running. It's a very, very pretty bridge. I do like the metal accents. I just wish the bridges were a little bit cheaper. A 3x1 costs 30 wood, 30 planks. A 4x1 is 40, with 20 metal, 40 metal, 50 metal. Yeah, they're not cheap, especially like the metal platform. Metal platform, something I'd love to build. I'd love to be able to play with. It's still 200 metal. These things are not cheap. And you got to remember our mines do... So they make 2 metal every... or 2 scrap every 1.8 hours. And then we turn 2 scrap into 1 block. So to get 500 metal, it's going to require a lot of days. A lot of days to make 1 single metal platform. Yeah, it's nice that it's now an infinite resource, but it needs to be because, oh my god, harvesting some of this stuff takes a crazy amount of time. And finally, the last explosives goes in. So we have the explosives ready to go in. Unfortunately, the beavers can't path any further across to get the last couple of levies in. Not until we fix some small problems. Oh, in fact, they can't really get much further. Ooh, we're definitely going to have some problems we're going to have to sort out. But I think we're going to be sorting them out in the next episode. Overall, districts are going great. We have, well, a number of days left in the drought. Where are we? Most of the districts seem to be fine. We have got sections of our drivetrain in. Where are we? Drivetrain. Oh, probably actually helps if I added some paths. There we go. With some paths done, hopefully the beavers can reach a little bit further. Yep, they can reach all this stuff now. They have got some of the paths in here. We will eventually get this drivetrain hooked up and running. As for, well, main district, their giant levee project is going great. They are slowly, as we can see, filling in all these areas, which should hopefully push the water out where we can actually pump it. The children district, I think has finally sorted their timber problems, finally sorted their food problems. No, that's gone up. Alright, we're going to have to look at wheat again. Maybe we just call it and we just plant some more potatoes. Have some more potatoes. Potatoes are pretty close. Maybe that's the plan. We'll just plant in some potatoes and that way we can ignore the wheat problem. Meanwhile, they have put in just a few tanks this episode and filled them all the way up. Yeah, this is an industrious sector. On top of that, they do have some chestnut trees growing up. Hopefully, we'll actually get around to harvesting some of the chestnuts. Oh, actually, we should also probably recarpet this area with chestnuts as well. And this area with chestnuts. Yeah, another couple of rings of chestnuts put in. And as for our district number 12, well, it's a boring district. It's a boring district. It's a boring district with not enough beavers. Housing for 39, and we've only got 16 alive. So we just need more beavers. More beavers, more fun. Yeah, they got water, they got some logs. They should be fine. They're just going to take a little while to get their population up. But with all that said, this is where I'm going to call this episode. I will see you guys in the next episode where now we can reach out and just skim the edge of the Fountain of Youth. In the next episode, I think we're going to start actually getting into the fountain. And first off, definitely try and get over here and build these levees. Because obviously, if we can't levee it up, all the water is just going to flow off the edge of the map. But with all that said, like I said, I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. Like the video if you haven't. Subscribed if you've watched all the way to the end. And I will see you guys in the very next video. Alright, that's it. We're out. Bye.